I'm so happy to say people, those who are in UAE, respect the UAE people, respect the UAE country because they are the one who are giving us everything. And they should be proud to be in UAE.
العزم بدو وحضر كانوا على غصن وسن ناس يشدبها الظهر والطيب يكسونه الطيب.
أهل العزم بدو وحضر كانوا على غصن وسن ناس يشدبها الظهر والطيب يجزونه بطيب وفي عيالهم يجنى الثمر ما بين طيار وطبيب ومهندس ينتج فكر ويطور العقل اللبيب.
والنفط يوم
انه ظهر
منهم
على الوقفة نصيب في العصب أصبح له مقر ويضخ من حب جانبي.
Welcome everyone with your program Bellas of Union, who unveil the most successful story. Today from Sharjah City with also a new successful story with Dr. Danish. Hello Dr. Danish.
Fine, dear.
Nice to meet you.
Same here.
Dr. Danish, from the first you can introduce yourself.
Well, my name is Dr. Dinesh. I'm the chairman of Cornerstone College of International Studies in UAE. And obviously we are in education and running all the foreign education program, right from bachelor, masters and PhD from recognized universities around the world. And they are all VAS approved. In case students wish to even migrate, they can easily migrate because they have authentic qualification with them. So this is exactly what we are doing in Cornerstone College.
Dr. Danish, give me more details about your life. I think you have a very hard things in your life.
No, the story is, see, life is not that easy what people always think. I started my career after finishing my 12th standard. In 1981, I started working. And I am proud to say that I started my career as a waiter.
Wow.
In 1981, I joined the Oberoi Hotel in Delhi because I'm from India. And my journey started from there. Definitely we worked hard. After a year, I was transferred to Saudi Arabia because they were opening another hotel. So I was one of them who was selected to go there. Worked obviously day and night, starting was obviously, but the only thing is I kept on enjoying what I was doing in my life. Even when I joined as a waiter, because my brother was going for medicine to become a doctor. My sister was preparing herself to go for an IAS officer. You know, it is a big rank back home in India. And I'm the one who was not good in studies.
Wow.
Naughty right from the day one. So I joined the hotel industry.
Okay.
Obviously my father was not happy with it. That, like you are starting your career as a waiter. But again, as I said, the life is like, it depends on individuals.
Wow.
So I really worked hard. I still remember how I came here. I can never forget in my life.
I think
it is in 1981 when I was serving. The two people, they ordered coffee and breakfast. So when I was serving them, they saw my name. One of the gentlemen said, "Can I take this nameplate?" I said, "The mine?" He said, "Yes. I will pay you for that." I said, "I'm so happy that you like my name." He said, "No, it's my name." I took out that brass plate, which, you know, if you lose, we had to pay 25 rupees at that time. I'm talking about back in 1981. When I gave him, he gave me his card. His name is also Dinesh Dhamija.
And the same name?
Same name. And in that card it was written, I still remember, Director Marketing, one of the travel agency in UK. And I just started thinking, I have joined as a waiter. And I don't know whether in front of my name, I will find sometime director is written. You will not believe. I took that because in our, culture, when we leave home, we always pray before we go. We have a small temple at home. I kept that card in my temple, the small one which we have it at home.
Yeah.
And I was talking to my God, saying that I would really appreciate once if in front of my name also comes director written on it. I took that card and kept it with me. Then when I went to Saudi, obviously because we were getting tips and all that, I made a lot of money, no doubt about it, work day and night. Because I'm a workaholic person, I love to work. And why I get a success, because whatever I do in my life, I enjoy that. So when you start enjoying, you will feel yourself, first you're enjoying your life. Why? Because you started enjoying your work. And then you get a success. Why? Because you get your work done in a professional manner. This is my story when I started.
Wow.
And then from Saudi, I went to study in Cornell University in Ithaca. I did my specialization area. Came back, I left Saudi in 1986.
After that, where are you going?
And no, I learned, you see, wherever you go and you work, you learn a lot. And you find someone who really motivates you and you learn from him. Our managing director, Mr. Ratan Tata, is the one to whom I really learnt a lot. And when I came, then I left Saudi in 1986, no, 86, yes, and came and joined as a manager in Delhi, Meridian Hotel.
Back again to India?
Yeah, in Lee Meridian. There in 1990, because the job which was given to me as a manager by the chairman, I was interviewed by him. Then he said, okay, you can join as a manager. I said, I don't want to join as a manager.
Wow.
Give me a lower job, like a senior captain or maitre d'hotel, means 3 levels down. Then he said, you're the first person who's asking for a lower job than what I'm giving you. I said, because I worked in Saudi Arabia and I don't have much experience in India. So let me get myself prepared for it. And if I deserve that, I will definitely get it. And I believe in 6 months' time or maybe a year time, I believe, I got 3 promotions.
Wow.
Then I became full-fledged manager of the restaurant. Then I was working there in 1992. The gentleman came to me and he said, I want you to come with me to Sharjah. Then I said, no, I have worked in Saudi Arabia and I was really enjoying my life as a manager in a 5-star hotel. He pressurized me to come. I refused him, he came back again to me. He said, no, I want you to come because you can teach hotel management courses and have a small institute and all that. I thought it's going to be a very big college and all. His name is Kamal Puri, who is the chairman now of Skyline College.
Skyline College, yeah.
I came here in 1992 with him. I said I will just go for 2 months, teach and see, and come back. I did not even resign in Meridian. When I came here, because hospitality industry and the education is totally the opposite part of it. I came here and only myself with Mr. Kamal Puri and office boy. Only 3 of us were there. Then we appointed one accountant, started working. I was taking care of the everything, I would say that. Everything in a sense, opening the door at 6:30, 7 o'clock in the morning sometime,
Yeah.
and leaving when the institute used to close because we were having 35 students only. Then I took over everything and making the registration, enrolling the students, doing the marketing, and touchwood, I learned it a lot from him also, because since he was having a little background of education. And slowly it was institute, it became a college. And after 15 years, when we were about to shift to the, we were in a process of getting the approval of Ministry of Education. The first time it was written on my card, the director.
Wow.
So I joined as a marketing manager, and then I became a director. Then again I kept that card, the first card, in our temple, the small one, in front of my God, and I said, thank you very much.
Wow.
At last I got what I was looking for. Anyway, somehow or the other, I learned a lot from him. See, wherever you go, you learn. From there, I worked for 1 year for a company in Dubai. They were having like a group of 13 companies and all.
In 19...
It was like, let's say 15 years I worked with them.
Yeah.
The 16th one, the 1 year I was there in that company, I remember.
You moved from Sharjah to Dubai?
I did not, my residence was here,
Yeah.
but I got a job.
Wow.
Because I just left the college, I'll tell you very frankly,
Yeah.
within no time. Because something like some arguments was with him since, and I'm not going to say anything bad about it, whatever, because it happens in life. Everybody needs a change. He said something which I did not like it, I tell you very frankly. He said something to me when I was sitting with him, which I didn't like it. I just came back to my office. I packed up everything,
Wow.
and I stopped coming from the next day onwards. I got a call, what happened, why you're not coming? I said,
Wow.
look, I'm very upset the way you have spoken to me. I don't want to continue with you anymore, and I will not come to meet you anymore in my life. After 1 week, I got another job.
MashaAllah.
Obviously, what I was getting was much more than which I was offered. And that they were having almost 13 companies, the group of 13 companies. And I was looking after the procurement. Then I took over the admin. Then they gave me the HR also. So all these 3 areas, I was looking for the whole group of companies. Again, I learned a lot, made the system and everything. Then since I was from the education part, I said, okay, let me go back to the education. After about 1 year or something, I left that company. I started my own institute from a scratch.
Wow.
I joined a hand with somebody who called me. He said, oh, why don't you come with me as a partner and do it? Again, worked hard. We reached up to 1,300 students. I enrolled within 1.5 years, 1,300 students, doing quite well. 3 months I was not well. When I came back, I saw something wrong going on. And I left him.
Wow, again.
He said, I will not pay anything to you if you resign. I mean, if you take out. I said, because what you're doing is not the right way of doing it. I came to know that he was doing some hanky-panky business. So I just left him. Then I entered on my own in education, started again. And touch wood, we did very well. See, all this journey which I am talking about, as I said, life is like waves.
Yeah, really. No.
It comes up, it goes down and all that.
You can tell me what the best thing coming in your life?
See, that time I lost 10 million dirham from him. He
What?
was supposed to pay me 10 million dirhams.
Again?
When I left him as a partner. 1,200 students, imagine, our earning was almost, you can say 1.2 million dirham a month. When I came to know that he's doing some hanky-panky, I said, I'll get involved into it. I don't want his money, I don't want anything. I said, just leave me, that's it, take out my name. Then I started my own. In 2011, I entered into education again. Since then, I was alone and doing quite well, no doubt about it. Because, in education, see, it is a business, no doubt about it. But don't go up to that business where you spoil the career of a child. Which I have seen in UAE, most of the people are doing like this, which my conscience did not allow. Our job is, even if you're taking 1 dirham, the worth of 1 dirham should be given back to the student. Again, we reach more than 1,000 students. Here I was working. I mean, when I started my own, we were having UK universities. We were doing quite well. We are talking about only the master's program,
Yeah.
which was from the University of Wolverhampton. Then, business is such, if you are coming in the market,
Yeah.
somebody asked me, how do you feel that you are getting a success? I said, when people start creating a problem for you in your life, you should be happy that you are getting a success. That's why you are starting having a problem. I've gone through so many problems in my life. And things were doing quite well. There also, few people have taken the money from me and
Yeah.
stolen my money.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
caught them, because you can't put your hand all over, because my classes were going on all over.
Yeah.
Imagine if you have more than 1,000 students running one place to another. So you have to have a people to whom you can trust. Then I took one of the Pakistani university also. Campus I opened again, it's still there in Ras Al Khaimah. I had it in Fujairah, all over. But the thing is, this is, as I said, in life, ups and downs are there. Then I caught people red-handed, making money, all this.
Doctor, I think your life is very hard.
No, see, I'll tell you. But, if I keep on thinking that way, that I lost this, I will not be able to grow again. I say, what is gone is gone.
Wow.
Let us start again. But things were doing quite well. I'm very happy. The reason, I'll tell you very frankly, if you make money, I don't believe in show off. The only thing what I do is, because I try to help people in my life. I helped. I still have the checks lying with me. 2.1 million checks are lying with me, which I'm not getting it back from them, because I helped them. So during Corona, I lost hell of a money again. And I know I can win the race again. That's not a problem. My children, they were born here, they brought up here.
Yeah.
And one has done his bachelor in engineering, then he did his master's. Years, when I was having millions, I was thinking of migrating it. Frankly speaking, I've traveled a lot in my life. But when we are talking about UAE, being an Indian, I'm telling you, it looks like I'm back home in India.
Oh,
Because there is no racism. In UAE, what I have seen, you have standard of life, you have a safety, you have a life.
yeah, really.
You know, when you say you have a life, see, I can't say those countries are bad when you go to UK. UK is like my second home, for example. But there is no life. What is life? Life is here.
In you,
Here, your actual life starts after 6 o'clock. And there, the life ends, you know, your life closes at 6 o'clock. There is nothing. Fear. Tomorrow somebody will snatch your bags, this and that, you know, all this. But here at least we are free. And the best part when you live in any country than your own, where you feel that you don't even belong to them. But here in UAE, you know, the relations are such. The whole world people are here. You become very close to each other. And no one I have seen will say whether, hey, you are Indian or you are even the locals, I tell you. I told my children, I say, do you want to migrate to Canada? Do you want to migrate to UK? You know, I spend money also. I was, to buy a hotel in UK.
yeah.
And I said, okay, then we will migrate and we will live our life. They said, Papa, if you are interested, you go. We will not leave Dubai.
Wow.
We love to stay here and we are very happy here. Forget about UK and all that, because they have been there and they have seen their life. Here, if you want to go to India, 3 hours you are there. You come back. You know, even if you meet, I tell you, you're from Saudi, right?
Yeah.
Believe me, when I was in Saudi, because Saudi has a different kind of a mindset. Because now things have changed. I'm talking about in 1980, 81, 82, 80 till 86. Things were different.
Yeah.
You don't feel that you are in your country.
Really.
You know, the scariness is there. All around the world, you go to America, people will say, hey, you are Indian.
Yeah.
You go to UK, oh, you're Indian, yeah? I said, okay, but why people say you are Indian or you're this? Here, you know, when we meet even the local people also, they also speak in Hindi. You come to the immigration part, you will find they're so friendly, you know, you feel very comfortable.
Really.
Believe me or not, I mean, I tell you very frankly, I'm not even now, I don't feel much more comfortable in my own country than I'm here. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
So this is the life. People, those who want to grow, the message which I want to give it to the people here in UAE, most of the time, okay, see, these things are everywhere in the world. Someone has stolen your money, someone has does it. It happens.
Yeah,
okay?
everything is happening in the
So we
life.
can't blame X, Y, and Z. But one has to understand, we are in UAE, a country where you get love. I mean, the full, respect by the UAE country itself, the people of UAE. So if you do something wrong, you're not jeopardizing the interest of yours only. Your country also gets involved into it, because you are one of the part of, the part of the country itself. You're a representative of your country when you come here and do something wrong. People come, sir, he did not give my salary, he did not do this, he didn't. So when you are working for someone, see, I have worked also for the companies, then I run my own companies. I have seen both the things. When you work for the company, you work as if it is your own company. You will never ever be a failure. Same thing goes with the employers. I invest my money on employers, not on my business, because at the end of the day, they are the one who has to pay, work for me.
Yeah.
Same thing goes with the employers also.
Yeah.
We can't say, okay, we have the laws. If we break the laws, Both of our, so we can't say the laborers are, not taken care properly by the employers, but it goes vice versa. The employees also have to work,
Yeah.
thinking that we are working for somebody, thinking it's my own company. Definitely he will also take care of you properly. So this is the life. And as long as education is concerned, education is must for everyone, no doubt about it, a proper education. Today, UAE requires leaders. They want a good leaders in each and every area. Why?
I think in the finish we send thankful message for all leaders and sheikh in this program. But now I want from your side. I think your life it's a very 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 interesting, and I think your story it's very interesting story. Why? I think you start from waiter. Now talk about the doctor, one of the biggest doctor. I think this is one of the big things in the life.
As I said, when you are a child, you have your own culture, all right?
Yeah.
You get a proper education from your family, your parents. What is wrong, what is not wrong, what you have to do, what you don't have to do it. But when you grow, when you come up in your life, there are so many things practically which one has to see. Like my son also tells me sometimes, Papa, you lose money, just like that. And again, you just keep quiet. I say, what do you want me to do then? Because the new generation has a different mindset. Like he has stolen your money. Then he told him, okay, yeah, you want to give, otherwise go, khalas. Don't sit on it. Struggle is what? Each and every step you forward, there is a problem today in life. It is a practical, I'm telling you, the practical life is.
Wow.
But if you don't know how to solve the issues, how to come out with it, you will never get a success. I've seen people, if some small thing happens, I don't know, I don't think so I'll be able to do it. Why? What is the problem? One has to fight. That's what we always say. If there is a problem, there is a solution.
Really?
And if there is no solution, where is the bloody problem?
Really?
So this is what one has to learn, how to solve the issues, what strategy has to be adopted. So what we are teaching basically now, we are mainly into the master's program and the PhD program. We talk about strategies. What strategy has to be adopted? Because now I'm coming out with a special program in education. We are talking about like if I ask you, and like you're a wealthy person or a healthy person or you're the richest person in life, you're very well educated. If I tell you, are you 100% okay? What does it mean when we are talking about 100% okay? Means, he said, I'm a rich person, I have money, I have status, everybody knows me. The most important thing in life is an attitude.
Yeah.
Immaterial who you are, the way you deal with the people, the way you talk, that makes a sense. I'm coming out with the special diploma in attitude. I'm just planning to get the approval from the UK, which will be entirely different than everything else. You got your master's, you got a PhD, whatever you want to get it. But at the end of the day, if you don't have a proper attitude, what is the use of it?
Dr. Danish, I think you have very good experience in the life and very good experience in the business world. Now, from your side, you can send motivation message for the young people who want to enter the business world.
Today, everybody wants money. Everybody says, I want to be a rich. They are looking for a fast track. Fast track is the dangerous step, I'm telling you, to earn money. Because when they go for the fast track, what they do at the end of the day, they go in a hanky-panky way. Those who really want to come into the business, the first and the foremost thing is follow the rules and regulation of the country where you're working. Don't work hard, work smart. which is the most important thing. Hard work labor is also doing it. But who get a success?
Smart.
Who works smart. What is required by the person, what you're doing, whether it is going to be acceptable in the market or not. That's why, when the rules are made, whether it is a company or so on. You know what, I'll tell you. In old ages, they never used to cut the tree. Have you heard about it? If you have to take out the tree, creating a problem for you, they never used to cut it. All the village people, they used to sit around the tree and they used to curse the tree. When you curse the tree used to die. So it is very important, whether it is your home or your office or a country, never take the curse of a people, otherwise you will never ever get success in your life. Why people will curse you? Means you are not going right either with your family or with your staff or with your country people. Check any time you want. It is not the question of giving a better salary but not behaving properly. Curse comes when people are not happy. In family, if my children are not happy, what do you think? You can make money? You will have a peace of mind? No. Why? Because your children are cursing you. You go to the office. If the staff is cursing you, do you think you can make a good business? So never take a curse of anyone. If you can make a smile on somebody's face, that is the main success rather than the money itself.
Wow. I think this message, it's one of the biggest message in our program, Bellas of Union.
You talk about any country, those who are having problems. Why they are having problems? Because the people are not happy. They curse. The worst thing, the curse is much more dangerous than the weapon, I'm telling you.
Yeah, I got it. Really, I think it's a great message. Thank you, Dr. Danish. In the finish...
I just want to give you one, one day I met His Highness Sheikh Maktoum, the ruler of Dubai. I met him in one of the exhibition. When we talk about rulers, people get scared. You know why?
Yeah, why?
Oh, he's a big person.
Yeah.
I don't know. I was just standing there. There was something which was here. I wanted to, give him a message. I wanted to take it out. And I saw him. I just, I said, okay, let me try.
Okay.
So, in my heart, go, not to go, go, not to go. So I just said, Your Highness. He shook hand with me. He said, yes. I said, sir, I just wanted to, share something if you can give me 2 minutes. He looked at me and he said, okay, tell me. Then I just told him, why? He said, first I was scared what to tell him. I said, I wanted to share something with you. He said, tell me. I said, because I was in US, I went to South Dakota. There was a gold mine and I went with my family. So he saw the gold which I was wearing. He said, you are from which country? And then I told him that we are from Dubai. He said, Dubai. The owner was there, in the gold mine when I was buying something for my wife. He said, it is in which planet? I've never heard about it.
Wow.
I was talking to His Highness and he was listening to me. I will never forget in my whole life. And you always learn something from someone. Then I said, after about 5-6 years or something, again we went there and he saw us and he recognized us. And he said, you are the same who came before once. You're from Dubai. I said, yes. He offered us coffee, biscuits, He sat with us and he said, "Can you tell me something more about Dubai? I heard a lot about it.
Wow.
I love to go there." When I started talking to him, I said, "This is what I wanted to share with you, Your Highness. And what you have, see the difference which you have made, I just wanted to congratulate you for the same." So nice. He said, "No, it's not me. I don't deserve this because it is, my team deserves it.
Yeah.
It is my team, not me."
Yeah,
So I said, "Your Highness, you are the leader. If you lead them properly, definitely they will get a success. The main leader is the one who has his own, vision. To get you go to that particular vision. If the leader is going straight, what he has in his mind, and it is going properly according to what he has done it." So I said, "That's why I wanted to congratulate." So nice. He said, "It was pleasure talking to you. I'm happy." So what happened is, we all are human beings. It depends how you talk, what you talk, and how you spread.
Yeah. Thank you, Dr. Danesh. Nice to meet you. I think you are a great example for the successful story. Thank you so much.
No, it's my pleasure anytime. And again, thank you very much. I'm really very happy to meet all of you.
Thank you, everyone. See you next week in your program, Bellas of Union, with the most successful story. Goodbye.